always seems to think that she's hearing something in the damn van. Please. Oh, guys, I can't deal with another mouse in the van, man. I really can't. Oh, my God, man. This ain't good, guys. This is not good. Maybe the stories are true, guys. We just about to walk by here. I already filmed it. And what the hell's going on? Yep, we're going to talk about it. And we're also going to talk about these trails. The trail system here is well regarded, along with the area attractions, from the mountain house to Catterskill Falls. And obviously, we're going to talk about the Devil's Tombstone.
A couple know before you goes for this campground.
And we're obviously giving you our site-by-site tour, all coming up right now.
Hey there, if you're just joining us, we're leaving Max V Shawls and headed to Devil's Tombstone. But first, we gotta get some gas. We also grabbed some firewood and a couple snacks, but we were really looking for a place to eat.
In 2 miles, take exit 25A to merge onto I-88.
As we were driving, we were just in awe the entire time. The mountains were just breathtaking. We couldn't stop filming. You know that saying by Ralph Waldo Emerson? It's the journey, not the destination. And really, sometimes in life, we're so concentrated on getting there, and we forget to enjoy the journey. As we're typing in our GPSs trying to get some place to eat, we're headed to Hunter, New York. It seems like this fancy little ski town. It's absolutely beautiful. And M&J Bagel is where we stopped to eat. The place was packed. We had an amazing turkey sandwich. Maybe you want to try it.
We finally made it. Full bellies and all. Here we are. Devils Tombstone State Park in Hunter, New York. So let me check in so we can get this party started.
And as you check in, we thought this was pretty fun. They have a weather rock. So we gotta go across the way. All right, if you've been following us, then you know that we've made it from Max Shawls Campground. Now we're over to Devil's Tombstone, which is about an hour drive from the Max V Shawls one. They're similar in environments. They're both very small. This one does have some water that used to run through. All the creeks are dried up. They seem to push you to north-south lake for any kind of activities, garbage. This is basically your site. You have some bathrooms, which are just, porta potties type thing. And it's on a main road. You can hear the cars come by. It's a small, fairly nice campground. It's nothing to scream about or write back home about, but we're going to show you what it looks like. If you're in the area and you wanted to have a stop off, this seems like a perfect campground for that. But if you're really big hikers, that seems to be the big thing around here, hiking. So we'll get you some info on all of that. Thanks for joining us, guys. Let's go check it out.
Charles Landman, a painter and writer, Said in the early 1840s that Stony Clove, which is a trail here at Devils Tombstone, is the loneliest and most awful corner of the world. The tales that are told here are to be relied upon and can no doubt be that the devil once was here and very active in the mountains. They said he left his footprints upon the rocks. As he strolled, he threw rocks down at travelers that went through the notch. There's stories that mention men playing cards on a Saturday night. They heard noises outside, smelled a curious odor. When they went out the door, the devil appeared and took one of them to hell. Early settlers said this was the devil's favorite haunting spot during the early days of settlement in the Catskills. Lives have been taken here due to falling rocks and trees, and the Indians seem to think it was the work of the devil. And there's also stories of buried treasure here left behind by mobsters in the 1930s. But today, this stone commemorates the 100th anniversary of New York State's Forest Preserve. Or does it?
No, guys. This one's on me. I'm gonna get you the works. You are gonna have the sexiest, gorgeous.
Look at how gorgeous this is, guys. I literally feel like it can't even explain it. It feels like a movie, like we're making our own movie, which we are. It's like one of those, I don't know, it just feels magical, man. Look at this. Lee's down there watching a movie. I'm gonna sit down and watch with her.
He was like, Mom.
Wow, guys, out of nowhere, it just got extremely live here, man. Porcupine came by, but we had to jump out of the way, left the camera here. He goes into the woods, I grab the camera, he disappears, and now Lee seems to think that she's hearing something in the damn van. Please. Oh, guys, I can't deal with another mouse in the van, man. I really can't. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's the frog. Okay. Damn it. Ah, God, man. Yeah, look. Oh, another one. Okay, so there's a there. You son of a... This ain't good, guys. This is not good. Jesus Christ. That's 3 in like 30 seconds. 3 of them in less than 30 seconds. Oh, there's another one. This is crazy. And you guys are saying they're just mice, man. But you know what? When they end up in your home, it sucks. And when they're bold like this, man, it's like those are the idiots that jump in your home. You know, we're in that thing 3-4 days a week for 6-7 months, man. We're loaded with food, snacks, etc. Last thing you want is a rodent like this with the diseases and they carry to be just like roaming through your home, man. It irks me. It's time to crank up the party, guys. It's time to crank up the it's time to crank this party up. Close the doors. Like there's so much noise here right now. Fuck me, man. Oh! Oh, another frog. Frogs and mice. Frogs and mice. It's time to go to war, y'all. After getting in the van, I set 7 traps, the sticky type. And I sat here all night hearing the rummaging through our food and then other unfortunate brain rattling sounds, disturbing. It was a long night, guys, a very long night. I didn't sleep a wink. Let me just say, I'll never forget it, and I'm not looking forward to the morning. There we are, guys. 7, early 7 something, and it's time now. As you can see here, we're lost for words. I set 2 traps there last night, and we know that we have to remove them. And it's not an easy thing to do. Let us start by saying we are extreme animal lovers. Obviously, we have 2 dogs that travel with us. This is blocked due to the fact that there was 3 traps set in the front of the van. 1 in behind my seat, 1 under my seat, and 1 right by the brake pedal. It's a disturbing scene, and it broke our hearts. But unfortunately, we can't have these guys running around in our van. We didn't just have to remove traps, we had to remove everything within the van to make sure they weren't in anything. Out of the van that we have. We've got 40 minutes left. We've been at this for hours. 40 minutes left before we have to leave, and I'll be totally honest with you. If they come over here and try to rush us out of here, I'm telling them to go. I don't know if anybody's went through this. This is our 3rd, 4th time, and it's not fun, man. It's anxiety filled. It's a ball of stress, aggravation, worry. It just makes your brain race, man. Like, Lee literally had to go through her whole pocketbook because we heard him up there. You guys saw, we didn't sleep a wink. Well, Lee got a couple hours in. But what a freaking experience. I hate this crap. And now I have to go through my camera bags, etc. And then it's time to try to get this stuff back in there in the right spot. Get home after a 3-hour drive. Hopefully nothing runs across our feet or on us. And then open it back up and do the same thing all over again. Put down some traps. Maybe get the neighbor's cat to jump in, sniff around a bit, put the dogs in. But yeah, it doesn't end here. It continues, and you just hope that they're not in here after you're done. But you wonder how they get in. You wonder if they're gone. It's just a wonder game. It sucks.
A couple know before you goes for this campground. No garbage. It's carry in, carry out, but no trash receptacles anywhere. Again, they want to push you to North-South Lake if you want to get rid of your garbage. There's no electric. You've got no phone service.
I forget who asked. They wanted to know about the grills, fireplaces.
Yeah. Yep.
These are pretty cool. They actually have the fireplace itself, not just the grill. And you do have the grate. And speaking of grates, we left our round expensive grate last week. I don't know if you know. I'm sorry, I forgot it. But yeah, these are the best. We love these things.
Most New York campgrounds have this.
Yeah, they have all.
Almost all of them, yeah.
Best ones you can find.
We like you.
While I destroy Lee in some volleyball, let me give you some stats. This is one of the Catskills' oldest campgrounds. It's small. There's only around 30 sites or so, and it's primitive. All the sites are wooded, and there is a small, shallow lake called Notch Lake. Yep, I'm like a corrupt politician. I don't lose. Anyway, let's check out the trails. Strap up those boots, guys, because the trail system here is unreal. That's what this whole park's about. It's about the outside experience, the attractions, the amenities. and the hiking is the pinnacle of it. You can actually hike to North-South Lake, to the Mountain House, and to Catterskill Falls from here. Although I wouldn't suggest it unless you're an avid hiker, because it's 9 miles away. There is so much to do in the area. Too much to put in a 20-minute video, but there's tubing down the river. There's ethnic festivals throughout the summer. There's the skyline zip lining thingamajig here, which is extremely fun. There's wineries and restaurants, etc. All right, so let's check these sites out, guys. This is a small park. By small, I mean extremely small. And I'll get the specs for you shortly, but it's not just the size of the park, it's also the size of the sites. It's odd. Some of them look extremely small till you park on them and you realize, like ours, we're on site 4. Take a look at that. Really, really nice, great size site. But from this view, it looks impeccable until you realize that the road that comes in and that there's another site right here, which is fairly odd. But let's get back over here to 8 really fast. So here's 8. Small site, tent site. That's about it there. Then you got site 5. Obviously, he's got double tents there and the larger tent. And he chose the park, you know, basically neutral land, if you will. But yeah, decent sized site, number 5. I'm going to continue down here, and then here's the main road within the campground, but you have Route 214 on the other side. So we've only been here maybe 20 minutes or so. So let's check out site 9 here. So I don't know what to say about the traffic yet, but obviously you can hear it. Site 9, great size, decent size you can get. And get a nice 20-footer on there, pop up all day. Head up the hill here. And then we have site 10. There is water spread throughout. I've seen 2, and they're actually, there's abundance of them. In a small park like this, I've already seen 3, and we're only on site 10. So, and here's site 10, another decent sized site. Over here is the bathrooms, and this is a primitive campground, so you're talking pit toilets there, men and women's pit toilets. This is the first bear box I've seen. First bear box here, but bears are very prominent here. That's the first one I've seen. So we've got site 12. Site 12, another good size. Site 13, had some kids back there making fun of me. Site 13, decent size. Site 14, really small, but at least it's level. Tent site, and then site 15 here. Now the campground is set up odd. It's split, one side of the road versus the other. So here's site 15, and then another water hookup, as you could see. And you have 2 sites down here which are taken, so we're not gonna get to those, but as you can see. So this is this side. Here we go, site 21. Now keep in mind, this is a small park. All the sites are small. Don't attempt to bring a Class A or anything over 30 feet here. And 30 feet is pushing it. I mean, go 20, guys. Pop-up van, 20 foot. Leave it at that. 22, right across the way. That's on a slant. It's not too level. And you got 23 here. Creek behind you. Small again. That's the theme. And then over here, site 24. Small. Hey, buddy. Site 18. Small tent site. This is just a small section. When you come in and check in, you're gonna be stumped. You'll see what I mean when you get here. You'll check in and then you'll believe that here you go, you're in a campground. Let's get it going. Let's find our site. Before I keep going on, site 19. Small site, but cool. You could put a tent over here. Yeah, so you can get a van pop up. Small trailer in here. And right behind you, you have a creek. Dried up now, but
Everything's dried up though.
yeah. It's got a nice small creek. Not too shabby, guys. As of now, no more mice, but we're gonna have to do another inspection. Man, what an adventure. Have you guys ever been through that? If so, let us know in the comments. Any tips and tricks? We could all use them. That's our third time dealing with this nonsense. I can't tell you the frustration level. I'm sure you guys know if you've been through it. And there they are, bunch of ruthless gangsters. You guys gotta see this sky. It is the most amazing sky we have ever seen. No doubt. Man. Let's take a quick look at next week's adventure. We're heading to Gilbert Lake State Park in New York. And it's a popular campground. I think you guys are gonna like this one. We're gonna show you everything. As always, you guys know the deal. We're gonna show you the sights, the amenities, and everything. So, let's start off by thanking you guys. You guys are the real rock stars here. Thank you to our members. And everyone else, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed and you like the video, subscribe and check out our others. We tour and review campgrounds and show you the best sites and amenities there are within that campground itself. So guys, thanks for watching. Go be adventurous and live like every day's your birthday. And we'll see you next Wednesday at 7 o'clock.